We're just checking the time. Hello there. I'm hoping that people from all over will be joining us in beautiful, sunny Aberdeenshire on this gorgeous May early evening with my special guest, Frank Thomson, who's stripping off as we speak. Last week we had pelters, we had hailstones, we had everything. I mean, tonight is fantastic.
No need for travelling rugs or hot water bottles.
I know, and you're looking splendid.
Oh, thank you.
I know your daughter.
Pretty good yourself.
Your daughters are watching, I know.
Oh yes, okay.
And we already have lots of people tuning in. I don't know if you can hear already. Lots of birds.
And bees.
Loads of bees. That must mean summer is on its way. It's just great. We've got the sandpipers on the roof. They make a heck of a racket. And I don't know what that is, but it's lovely.
Blackbirds.
Is it blackbirds?
Yeah.
Beautiful, beautiful. Hello and welcome. Brian Green, Jean Thompson, Catherine Bell. Hi everyone from Fife. Welcome Catherine. And Dorothea Churnside from Edinburgh. Gordon and Sheila Murray from St Andrews as always. Lovely. And Ronnie Land. Hello again Fiona and Frank. Hi Ronnie. And Leslie Crerar, and I'm hoping some of Singing Hands, and Alison Walker and Beth Bruce, hello, and Flora Nicholson from Inverness. Betty Ann Bertrand is watching, and Frida Baxter, who is always watching. Marjorie Cool watching from Dundee. Sheila MacLeod is watching. Christine Farmer, and we're doing well, thank you. You can see that Frank is in rude health. He's been stripping off already. Mary Reid, Jean Thompson, Nancy Wilson, hello, and Catherine from Inverness. It's just great to have you all. Ginny McPherson up in the Inverness neck of the woods as well. May McNichol watching from Kilchoan in Ardnamurchan. Wonderful. Evening, Fiona and Frank from Cathy. Rhoda MacDonald. Lorna Meehan. So many people saying hello to you, Frank. A lot of your friends. Doris Hepburn and Margaret Davidson. Carolyn, Christina, yes, hi Fiona, Sheila Bain. Tell Frank we're enjoying, there was nearly something, Betty Ann, Jean, Eleanor. So there's loads of people, Robert and Mary Wilson from North Ayrshire. We're waiting for our American friends to tune in, and our Scandinavian, Mary McLennan from Tomatin, wonderful. Hi Mary, and Rhoda MacDonald from Dunoon. Oh, it's wonderful. Brian Green, great to be off and to see you live tonight. Toe tapping as ever. Thank you. Fran Douglas, Fran and John. John is home today. Wonderful news. John out of hospital. Fantastic. Much love from the golfer and myself to you. Glad you're home. And Anne Finn Detlefs is watching from Seattle. Hooray! And Neil Strachan from Aberdeen. And Hilary Chipman Thurber from Washington State. And Louisa, my lovely Louisa, she's watching from Lawrence Kirk. Hi, Louisa. And Albert Watson from Dundee. Oh, my goodness, we've got so many pals from all over.
Well, they're just all your fan club, really.
But, you know, it's lovely. We've got Elma Wood and Rhoda MacDonald. Yes, it's just fantastic. Well, we have a little tune to get us going.
Why not?
Wow.
Yes. Yeah.
Are you going to play some of my dad's?
That's right. Some of your dad's songs that you would have sung at Cayleys and concerts all around Scotland.
Because we were just speaking earlier at how many years Frank has been playing for.
Oh, don't go there.
He looks fantastic. You wouldn't think he was 148.
149.
clapping and tapping at home. I'm trying to organise this telephone a little bit, which has clearly got a mind of its own. But there we go. We might be slightly wonky, but we've been wonky for a while now.
For many a year, yes.
Many a year we've been wonky. Welcome to you all. I'm sure you loved that wonderful opening medley, which was a bit of a hats off, some of it to my dad. What were some of the tunes, Frank?
Oh gosh, now you're asking. Gosh.
Come to
the
Cayley.
Cayley, Highland Man's Umbrella, Lewis Walking Song, Campbellton Loch, Big Kilmarnock Bonnet. The Reason Knew I Wear the Trousers. It's a Harry Gordon song, I think. Hey, Look Me Over.
Hey, Look Me Over. I mean, and the Hielandman's Umbrella, of course, is that famous bridge
in Argyle Street.
In Argyle Street in Glasgow. For those of you who are not from Scotland, many, many Highlanders used to meet under the Hielandman's Umbrella because the weather, as you know, probably was not always dry and sunny and beautiful like it is tonight in Aberdeenshire. It often was Baltic and with pelters, and I think there may have been a little watering hole there.
Yes, definitely, yes.
Somewhere under that Hielandman's Umbrella. So lots of people used to meet and greet and gather from the Highlands. Did you ever go there yourself?
No, Glasgow is a place I've never played a lot over the years, but just to be very popular was at the Highlanders Institute.
Oh yes, very much so.
West Coast. People used to go
Well,
down.
my grandmother, Effie Gillis, short for Euphemia, Effie Gillis was a real stalwart of the Partick Borough Hall and the Highlanders Institute, and she and my grandfather John Gillis, who was a great collector of songs, they were a wonderful team, bringing lots of Highlanders together. So. And I think it's still the same. I mean, there's the piping centre in Glasgow.
Right.
And
still very much a centre for
still
the
very
West
much
Coast
a centre
people.
for the West Coast. So let me say hello to a few people. Oh, Isabel Foley, I love Glasgow. Indeed, I do. Lala Budge is watching. Great to have you with us, Lala Budge. And Patricia Wilson. And I'm sorry that we're a wee bit wonky, but we're not upside down. So that's got to be an improvement on a couple of weeks ago. Upside down, sideways. I would also like to say a very happy birthday this week because we're going to sing a song specially for this legendary gentleman who is going to be, I think, 92 or 93 possibly this week. Burt Bacharach, I think on May the 12th, and the songs that Burt has given to the world, and this one of course was for Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid, or written for it, and Frank and I have got our own little interpretation of it. Well, he's off, I'll have to find a way in somehow. Don't worry, I'm coming in any minute. You know this one, sing it with me.
Anytime.
Raindrops keep falling on my head, not tonight. And just like the guy whose feet are too big for his bed, nothing seems to fit. Those raindrops keep falling on my head, they keep falling. So I just did me some talking to the sun. And I said I didn't like the way he got things done, sleeping on the job. Those raindrops keep falling on my head, they keep falling. But there's one thing I know, the blues they send to meet me won't defeat me. It won't be long till happiness steps up to greet me. Raindrops keep falling on my head, but that doesn't mean my eyes will soon be turning red. Crying's not for me, 'cause I'm never gonna stop the rain by complaining, because I'm free. Nothing's worrying me. Well done, done, Frank.
Well done to you.
This is well out of your normal. Well, I know you play lots of music. I mean, because
Yes.
you're multi-talented, but
You must send this out to Burt Bacharach, will you?
I will send. And happy birthday, Burt Bacharach. He, of course, wrote this with Hal David, and they wrote thousands and thousands of tunes. And what a gift! What a gift to the
Absolutely.
world!
Oh, yes, yes.
What
I
a
must
gift to
admit.
the world. Let me say hello. Colin Manders, hello. Ah, Sasha Distel cover. Still a fave. Of course, Too Smooth. I loved Sasha Distel. Of course, was he a great skier? Apart from singer. I mean, was he married to a skier? No, I don't think that's... Pardon? Oh, he was a great womanizer, said the golfer. Thank you. I mean, Libel Ritz will be arriving any second. He's certainly such a handsome man, Sasha Distel. So wonderful. Good evening, Floran Reid. Hello, I don't know if you're in Mulgai or in the Black Isle. And Linda Nolan. Hello from George and Linda in Portugal. And hopefully David and Prue. Welcome to the shed. The golfer is out there taking golf clubs out the back of his car. Any second he'll be chipping and putting over there. Have you got a clue for us tonight? Because we've got a bit of a fishy... Before the next song. Well, the next song is
Oh, yes.
is Tulips
It's
from
Tulips.
Amsterdam.
Yeah, that's right.
So you're not ready for this one yet?
No, it's the one after.
Oh, it's the one after. You know, believe it or not, we do have a program.
Yeah, yeah.
Never knowingly rehearsed,
It's,
but we have a program. Do you want to, are you keeping me down?
Good evening, all.
You need to come down a wee bitty.
My back. It's
Do you
the.
know, I don't know how I can be married to someone who's got such a bad back.
Is that right? Yes.
terrible.
I mean, really, you always said you were going to trade me in for a younger model.
Well, my father always did say you don't keep an old motor car. But anyway.
What was that thing that you used to say to me about my wife's got laryngitis? What was that?
Oh
thing?
yes. Somebody said, phone up, said, "You coming out tonight?" I said, No. I said, I'm going to stay at home. He said, "Why is that?" He said, "Well, my wife's got laryngitis and I don't want to miss it."
It was this charm that I felt for.
Anyway,
What are you thinking?
The clue is after song 5.
Oh,
Seeing as they're doing a wonderful
well,
song tonight.
we're doing this for Cal.
Scombrous.
Scombrous. What is Scombrous? Oh, you're giving them plenty of time to think
You
about
can
it.
get Colin Banders to look out his...
Colin is will be looking it up
his
as we speak.
His Vadi Mecum, being a Latin scholar.
So we're going to Amsterdam first, and we're going to Copenhagen.
That's right.
Is that
And
right?
Where else? And I think sailing down the river, sailing down the Dee, and
the River Dee.
what's the last?
Well,
one
Hank
again?
Elders, he canoes
It's,
down the River Dee.
and the Seine,
Oh, and the River
I think
Seine.
the Seine as well.
So we're going to Paris
That's
area.
right. Yes.
Oh, well, I love all of that. And we've got tulips specially because we're feeling spring-like. After last week, Frank, it was Baltic in here last week. You know the nights to pick.
Oh yes.
You. So tulips,
it's
will
global
we
warming.
join in with you?
That sounds good.
Okay. Old Max Bygrave's favourite. La, 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 tulips from Amsterdam. La, 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 the golfer is clapping as well. There's lots of people clapping out there and watching. And I want to say hello to everyone that's joining us. Hello from old Ricky to Sharon. How lovely of you to join with us. And I also want to say a special hello and a special request to Roddy Anderson, son of the wonderful fiddler Paul Anderson and Fiona. He was taken into hospital. He's a wonderful little fella who often helps his dad out with his Friday concerts. If you don't watch Paul and Fiona and family on a Friday, tune in to the Anderson family. So the poor fella's in hospital getting some tests, but I think he's keeping quite chipper. And it's his brother Hector's birthday today. So happy birthday, Hector. Hello to Roddy, Paul and Fiona. And I really hope that you get out of hospital and get well very, very soon. I also want to say hello, Brian Green. I know you're watching and you're not on duty, but I want to say hello to all at the Larkfield unit at IRH in Greenock. So hello to everyone at the Lark Hall unit in IRH in Greenock. Brian's got a night off tonight. Great stuff, Brian. And I know that you watch or you watch it on YouTube the next day, because you know you can watch on YouTube. Do you know how to do that, Frank?
Yes.
I know you do.
Yeah,
Do you know how to do that, darling? No. He wouldn't even watch it, even if he knew how to watch it. I mean, he doesn't even watch this.
He needs to come back because this song is for him.
I know this next song is for you. I know, I'm here. Oh, he's here or hereabouts. I'll say hello. Golden Calder, happy birthday, Hector, and get well soon, Roddy. Hunter Nisbet is watching. Welcome, Hunter. And Eileen Andrew, a hunting term often adapted. Oh no, I missed that. You have to send it to me again. George Finley, hi Fiona, happy birthday. Mary Spate, and Kathy and you. I'm trying to keep up with things and stuff. So Francis, it's not often that I sing you a song, but this is very pertinent to you because one of the teams of golfers that he plays in is called the Silver Darlings. And this song, as far as I know, was recorded by Alistair MacDonald, who I absolutely love. And Alistair recorded this, but there was a strange thing I found out only today, that it was a poem written by Bob Halfon, who was a Londoner, and he wrote it with a gentleman called, I think, Hulk Scramer in 1970. And Bob Halfon wrote Lovely Stornoway with my dad.
Oh gosh.
So nice I didn't know any of this. So, and Anne Houston is saying yeah, because this is a special request from my dear friend, one of my dearest friends, Anne Houston. She's been requesting this for months, and I'm only getting round to doing it now.
Yes.
At long last.
What a great friend she is.
Well, it was just getting round to learning. We're learning new songs every week, aren't we, Frank?
Yes, indeed, yes.
So, give me a bit of the tune. Herrings are harvests that fishermen glean, where flashes the silver through deep oceans green. And when herring harvests reach old Aberdeen, they're known as the Silver Darlings. Silver Darlings on Aberdeen Quay, brought by the fishermen home from the sea to the city that stands twixt the dawn and the dee, the home of the Silver Darlings. The boats leave the harbour, their wakes spreading wide, and empty they roll with the swell of tide. Oh, soon may their hatches be thrown open wide, with a catch of the silver darlings, silver darlings on Aberdeen, brought by the fishermen home from the sea, to the city that stands twixt the dawn and the dee, the home of the silver darlings. There's ice on the rigging and death down below, with the gale screaming wild and the glass hanging low. The wives and the sweethearts are women who know the price of the silver darlings, silver darlings on Aberdeen Quay, brought by the fishermen home from the sea, to the city that stands twixt the dawn and the dee, the home of the silver darlings. From Scrapster, Mallig, by Orkney and Skye, to Wick and to Buckie, with catches piled high, to harbours at Lerwick and fair Aberdeen, to the arms of his love, his ain bonny Jean. Brought by the fishermen home from the sea, to the city that stands twixt the dawn and the dee, the home of the silver darlings. We're heading for home with the pride of the sea. The lighthouse is flashing a welcome to me. Seagulls are wheeling the headlands in sight, and trawlers are turning back homeward tonight. Silver darlings on Aberdeen, brought by the fishermen home from the sea, to the city that stands twixt the dawn and the dee, the home of the silver darlings. Slightly delayed applause there, but thank you very much all the same. Of course, you know that Silver Darlings are herring. Anne Houston is saying, thank you very much. Knew you'd sing it. Thank you. Deirdre McInnes, my cousin in Canada, is watching. Hi, Deirdre. Colin Manders is singing a lovely tune. And Elizabeth Lissamore McGilvery, how lovely. I don't think I know that song. Do you know, I didn't know that song. It was my friend Annie Houston that said, would I sing it? And I have, finally. We just rehearsed it just now and we've done it.
Well done.
Well done, you bet. Well, you knew it, didn't you? You used to play
half
it.
And half. Well, I have to thank Eileen Pike, in actual fact, for writing out the music for me for that one.
Oh,
thank you
lovely.
very much, Eileen.
Oh, lovely. Thank you, Eileen. Lovely. That's great. Thank you so much. It's just great because I know that you played in Jack Sinclair's band together.
Yes, many years. Yeah, I think we're the two surviving members of the band now.
Wonderful.
They've all managed to snuff it.
I don't think... Do you know... Frank, that's not...
No, it's not very nice. But
You're the great survivors, and look at you. Eileen is one of the world's wonderful ladies who
she's
is
absolutely amazing.
fit as anything and looks amazing, and so do you.
Well, I used to.
Oh, I think you look fantastic. In fact, Laura, Eileen's daughter, the other day posted something on Facebook, a wonderful picture of the Jack Sinclair band, who, of course, you played up at Balmoral for the Queen and Queen Mother and all the royal family for many years.
Yeah, it was so long ago I didn't recognise myself, actually.
But you also told me that you played consecutively for 51 years for
The Haddo Choral Ball.
the Haddo Choral Ball, because every year they would have this formal do.
It's still held in actual fact, but it's changed its name. It's now the Haddo Snowball.
Wonderful.
But it's amazing how it's been going right back to the days of the original Lord and Lady Aberdeen, as you probably know.
Yes, indeed. Happy memories of Alexander Aberdeen, great friend, and his beautiful wife Joanna, and all the family. So let us say hello to Doris, who's watching, and a couple of other people. I wanted to say Fiona Ross in Aboyne. It was your birthday a couple of weeks ago and I forgot to mention it. And Teresa Strachan and Kevin, they were sending you lots of love on your birthday, and the Strachan family. And to Jill, my lovely bookkeeper, I just send to the Strachans, Jill, Fiona, lots of love to all of you. Ed Crozier sent me a message today to say he was back to work. Situation is resuming, which is great in many ways. So he wasn't going to be able to watch tonight, but I just thought we would say hello to Ed. He was formerly chairman of Scottish Rugby, the Scottish Rugby Union. So Ed Crozier, I know you'll be watching sometime. Sue is watching in Northumberland. Margaret Campbell-Don is watching from Mulgai. Mwah, to you, it was so lovely to see you last week. And Alan and June Douglas are watching. So it's a great bunch of people. Sharon Thompson, Murdo Mackay, Frida Baxter is watching, May Reid is watching, Neil Strachan, we're just going to sing you a request, Fiona Allenach, Jean Caron, the Walkers, Kirstine and Andrew, and someone is recovering from a knee operation that I just missed, Peter Stewart from Pitlochry. I'm sorry that I missed whoever's having the knee operation. If you post that again and I can catch it. Tina Faulkner Elders and my sister Kirstine. Alan Stewart, there is an old down and out came onto the screen. Alan Stewart, mwah, one of my dear friends, fabulous. Betty Hunter. Normally Alan watches when I'm upside down or sideways and just sends me a message to criticise, frankly. Thank you for watching and not criticising, Alan. That's very good of you. Nancy from Ontario and Mary Galloway. Of course, Alan did this wonderful thing for Captain Tom. I don't know if you saw it, where he did ground control to Captain Tom, and it was fantastic. I'm sure Alan will not know the answer to your clue because Alan hasn't been to...
Totally uneducated.
I won't repeat that. He hasn't been to nearly as many countries as you. We all know that, and he knows it. A special welcome. Yes, could you give us the answer to what was the question? Scomber Scombus. Does anyone know? Scomber Scombus. My cousin Deirdre McInnes is watching from Canada. Deirdre, do you know what Scomber Scombus is? My uncle Leslie Wheeler in Maud is recovering from an e-op. Hello, Uncle Leslie. Junie McPherson's Uncle Leslie in Maud. Have a good recovery. Hope you're watching. Hope you're enjoying Frank's wonderful playing. And Fiona Williams. Hello, Uncle Frank and Fiona. Fiona Williams.
Oh, yes. It's my niece down in...
I'm glad you're suddenly remembering.
Yes, I know.
He occasionally looks a bit blank.
You know, it's an age-related
He didn't
thing.
remember.
Yeah.
Oh, fish, mackerel, Catherine Bell is asking.
Very good. The Latin name for mackerel.
Very good. The Latin name for mackerel. Well done, Catherine. The Latin name for mackerel. Frank is now waving to the relations that he can now remember.
Yes.
Including his 3 daughters. What are their names again, Frank? Come along.
Sharon Lindsay and what's the other one again? You help me, it's Julie. You're just trying to catch me out here.
And Carol Beatty is watching. Right, we've done that one now. So, Neil Strachan, you asked for a lovely song which I have never sung in my puff, but we're going to do it anyway. It's never held me back before. It's an old Foster and Allen song called Maggie.
when you and I were young.
It's not under
Yes,
It's not. It's not that far. You're thinking underneath the arches. That's who's underneath the arches. Underneath
before my
the
time.
arches.
Yeah.
That was Foster.
This is before our time.
Big fur coat.
That wasn't Foster and Allen.
wartime
Foster and
songs,
Allen
yeah.
are the Irish, lovely.
I'm telling you, Foster and Allen did underneath the arch.
Did they do
you
underneath
are.
the arches? Colin Manders,
yes,
check
yes,
that
I
out
wouldn't
for me,
disagree with
please. Sheila Stewart, hello. Okay,
Are you
let's
ready
do.
for this?
I'm ready. I wandered today to the hills, Maggie, to watch the scene below. Flanagan and Allen it was. La la la. So you're wrong again. O'er the hills, Maggie. Alan Stewart said it wasn't them either. Long ago, the green grove has gone from the hills, Maggie, where first the daisy sprung. The creaking old mill is still, Maggie, since you and I were young. Oh, they say that I'm feeble with age, Maggie, my steps are much slower than them. My face is a well-written page, Maggie, and time all along was the pen. They say we have outlived our time, Maggie, as dated the song that we've sung. But to me, you're as fair as you were, Maggie, when you and I were young. They say we have outlived our time, Maggie, as dated the song as we've sung. But to me, you're as fair as you were, Maggie, when you and I were young.
Well done.
I have never sung that before, but you know, I remember the late, great Sidney Devine singing that. That was a big favourite, and a big favourite of all of his fans. And I think Andy Stewart sang it. I don't remember my dad singing it so
No, I don't
much.
think it's one of
I don't
his,
think
no.
Dad sang it, but lots of very famous Scots singers sang it, and lots of people are loving it. So Peggy Nicholson and Frida Baxter. Oh, some Gaelic mouth music. Neil Strachan, that was for you. You suggested it, and thank you. You're coming up with some great suggestions. So maybe I'll do a quick Saun na Níla for a little bit of Gaelic. I can just do that. I'll do Saun na Níla, 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 Saun na Níla, Rukumi, Saun na Níla, 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 Saun na Níla, Voyev, Saun na Níla, 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 Saun na Níla, Rukumi, Saun na Níla, 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 Saun na Níla, Voyev, Saun na Níla, Garmanjora, Rukumi, Sahokami, Saun na Níla, Garmanjora, Rukumi, Savami, Saun na Níla, Garmanjora, Rukumi, Sahokami, Saun na Níla, Garmanjora, Rukumi, Savami. Another request coming in. Make your way just to Stornoway. Could we do Stornoway? Make your way to Stornoway. Where my off the cuff there, throwing Frank in at the deep end, but you know very well. Well, it's been lovely to have you all with us, from the Walkers in France to friends in Denmark to friends in America to all over Scotland, England, Ireland, Wales. It's just great, and great to have you with me again.
My pleasure, yes.
And
Lovely to see you.
it's just great and lovely for us to have beautiful weather. Nova Scotia, don't forget Canada. Just splendid to have you. So we look forward to seeing you next week. Next week with me is the wonderful Eileen Watt. She's going to be on Clarsach, and it'll be lovely to have her not in the freezing cold. And just lovely. So will you play us out with a few tunes? Fantastic. Thank you so much for joining us. We look forward to seeing you next week, and stay well, stay safe, and love to everybody. And hello to Liana, just saw you there, and Sheila. Thank you so much. And Marsh too. We'll see you next time. Bye for now.